slideshow from start. Okay. Let's listen to it.
Ich will euch Menschen du etwas erklären. Vorzu ist krieg ich schon grue Haar. Ich hab gehört bei Asach Menschen suchen, als Gott geht jeden 7 Jahr. Ich in ein Warten, in ein Hoffen, ihre Wart, in Chalisch, in Krepier. Die 7 Jahre mich nicht getroffen. Sie ist dus möglich, als Gott soll opnagen hier. Wie sind meine 7 Jahre? Wenn ich kein 7 soll Chosche sein Apol. Bis in mein Leben Chosche, sie sind meine Schuhe für die Klotsche, wir sind meine 7 Ich seh, wie Menschen wären reich und glücklich. Und bei mir wachst doch gut in heut. Was ich vermog, ist noch auf Zicke stricklich. Gott häng sich auf und hab a süßen Teut. Ihre Fortune dus getin mit größere Heiritz. In auf jener Welt geworden a Leid. No hab ich moiras Gott wett mein Territz. Wer hat ihr geheißen, sterben vor der Zeit. Wie sind meine 7 Jahre? Wenn ich kein 7 soll Chosche sein Apul. Bis in mein Leben Chosche, sie sind meine Schuhe für Klotsche, wir sind meine 7
I think I'll take this in the other room, it's gonna bother the TV.
Just a moment, okay. So let's start. Andrew, will you start reading, please?
Chava Rafael was kind enough to send me the link to the song Wo Mezenen Meine 7 Gut Jahr. Where are my 7 good years? It's on the album Goldene Land by the Klezmer Schlechter Kapella. There's no indication of who is singing, but I tracked one down of the musicians Henrik Chaim Goldschmidt, who plays oboe in the group, and the Royal Danish Orchestra. I wrote to ask him about the soloist who is seen on the album cover. Mr. Goldschmidt informed me that it was a close friend of his, a member of the Shul in Copenhagen, the late Marek Immer Gluk, a survivor of Poland living in Denmark, who had been in the camps during the war and whose family had been destroyed.
Go on, please.
The song has seen many variations. David Meirowitz, who had come to the U.S. from Latvia in 1890, worked in sweatshops and sang in the streets and cafes for extra cash. He became an important songwriter for the Yiddish stage. He wrote it in 1923 and it was sung by Nellie Kosman on the musical Dem Chassendel, The Little Cantor, in 1925. She went on to record it, making changes along the way, sometimes adding a verse in Polish, and it was a big hit. Some of her recordings are on YouTube. Rafael was also kind enough to send me another version from Chana Rotek's anthology, von Yiddischen Lied, Pearls of the Yiddish Song, which documents the harrowing history during the Holocaust. I described Mr. Immerglück's lyrics as best as I could. The word kotscha in the third verse is a variant of kotch, at least. The word krepir means to die like a dog, to croak. The zucker strikrech means cheap strings used to tie up sugar loaves.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Elaine, will you start, please?
Yes. Ich will euch Menschen da etwas erklären. Von Zürich krieg ich schon graue Haar. I want you people to think about something here. I didn't know what
explain. I want to explain to you.
I want to explain to you something here. From this calamitous war, I'm already gray-haired, or I'm
So
already
in this
old.
case, hold on. Krieg in this case is not war. It's the verb kriegen, to get, to obtain. From
the
my
calamities.
problems, from my worries, I'm already getting gray hair.
Okay, all right, got it. Okay, yeah, I didn't quite, okay. Ich hab gehört bei a Sachmenschen sagen, als Gott gibt jeden 7 gute Jahr. I've heard it said by many people that God gives everyone 7 good years.
Good.
Yeah, go on, please.
Ich halt in ein warten, in ein hoffen. Ich wart und cholisch und krepier. I'm continually waiting, I continually hope, I continually wait. I wait and faint, and I'm dying like a dog. Die 7 gute Jahr haben mir nicht getroffen. Sie ist das möglich, als Gott soll abnaden mir. The 7 good years haven't struck me yet. Is it possible that God has tricked me, deceived me?
Good.
Yeah. Okay, any comments, questions?
Yes, what is meglach?
Possible.
Possible.
Possible?
Yeah.
Is it possible? Sie ist das möglich. Is it possible?
I thought Offnaren was to cheat
To
someone.
deceive. No, she had it right. It's to deceive. To cheat him out of his 7 years.
Okay, yes, Barbara?
So, could someone explain the expression ein warten, ein hoffen? I understand how it was translated, but how did it come about to be continually
Sure.
ein warten and ein
It's
hoffen?
with the verb halten. Halten in ein warten. To keep on waiting. And then it's
Oh, ein. Oh,
so it's halten in ein hoffen. To keep hoping.
so is ein here a prefix? Is it ein halten?
I don't know. I just know that it's a phrase with the verb halten. Halten
Okay.
in ein singen is to keep singing. Halten in ein reden is to keep talking. I don't know I don't know the grammatical term for ein in this context.
So I was wondering.
Yeah,
Okay,
Maurice,
Thank you.
Maurice, could you just do again the second line? Von Zürich Krieg, ich schon graue Haar. Von Zürich Krieg. I didn't quite
Oh.
understand.
Right. So it's poetic inversion. It's ich krieg schon graue Haar von Zürich. I'm getting gray hair already from my tzuris, from my problems, from my suffering.
Got it.
Okay? Okay. Any more comments? Okay, so let's go on. Alvin, will you continue?
Ja, von seinen meine 7 gute Jahr, where are my good 7 years? Wenn ich kein 7 soll Hutch sein poor. If not the 7, can I catch a few?
Good.
Etwas von mein Leben, Hutch, sie ist, denn mein Neshama von Kleocha.
Knoche, yeah.
I have trouble with some of those words. Help me with this, Maurice.
Sure. So I had to look up. Knoche is something that in English is called oakum, which apparently was a mixture of plant fibers or old ropes woven together and then dipped in tar or something like that. And it was used to, to patch up holes in walls, to make ships watertight. That's what he said. So is my life just clutcher? Am I just, some worthless piece of junk?
Okay. Where is wo sind meine 7 gute Jahre? Where are my 7 good years?
Good.
Yes, before continuing. Yes, Bob.
We have to turn the page.
But that's no. I went back.
Wo sind meine 7 gute Jahre? Wenn ich kein 7, ich sehe.
No, that's already we read, but I saw that Bob has raised his hand, so I was letting him ask.
Okay.
Yes, Bob.
So where should I begin?
Just a moment. Bob, you wanted to ask something? Is this? We don't hear you.
Yeah, he's not muted either.
He's not muted.
Bob, are you there?
But we cannot hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
You are not muted, but we cannot hear you. Okay. Play with your computer and see what's going on. Alvin, go on, please.
Wait, can I just ask a question? I can't get my hand to go up. They changed the app or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they've changed a bunch of things.
How do I get my hand to go
It's
up?
still under
Go to
React.
No.
Just raise your hand.
React.
Oh,
Click on React and it
okay.
says
I
raise
was
hand.
okay. I got it.
Tell
I got it.
React
Got
now.
it?
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
I do have a question. Can you please translate the entire sentence of Epis von mein Leben heute?
At least for my life. In other words, he can't get 7 years. Can he at least get a couple of years from his life? In other words, out of his whole life, even if he can't get to 7, can he get at least a couple?
I got it.
Am I working now?
Yes,
Yes.
you're talking now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, go
well,
on.
you'll be sorry. You'll be sorry. I know the derivation of the 7-year itch. But what's the origin of 7 years of good life?
Joseph.
Yes.
Joseph and the 7 years.
Ah, okay.
The 7 good years and the 7 bad years.
I see. Of course.
Okay. Vinkl, yes?
Yeah, no, I may be overreading this again, like I so often do, but in Genesis 41, it talks about the Pharaoh's dream, and I thought maybe this is a reference to the clutch. Joseph is in prison and he's called out of prison to interpret the dream. And Pharaoh had dreamed that, he dreamed about good cows and bad cows. And then he also dreams about crops. There's these bundles of really healthy fibrous crops, and then there's unhealthy fibrous crops. And Joseph interprets it's going to be 7 good years, and then there's going to be 7 years of famine. So among the meanings for klocha, it can mean like hemp-like fibers, that are used for the caulking of pipes and all that eventually. But it's saying like he can't even get 7 scrawny years. He can if he can't get 7 good years, could he at least get some kind of shriveled up crop?
Yeah.
And if anyone wants to look it up, it's Genesis 41 starts around verse 22.
Well,
But
I think
I also found it said open.
I read somewhere that, I mean, unless you take literally the stories in the Bible, the 7 good years and 7 bad years, it actually appears in the Epic of Gilgamesh, which predates the Torah. It appears in the Canaanite story, Canaanite stories. So I guess there was something about the number 7 good years, 7 bad years. That was apparently a common motif even before the story of Exodus.
So are you saying we should ignore it because it's an earlier?
No, I'm not saying we should ignore it. I'm saying I once read someplace that, I don't believe the stories in the Bible, but it is a strong preponderance of influence from earlier texts in the Middle East.
Yeah, I don't think we have to believe it. But if you look at it as the myth, this in that myth, God tells Joseph to interpret this, that therefore Pharaoh can use the 7 good years to stockpile, and that's why we went into slavery, because we had to sell our labor in order to
accuracy
get
of
those
the
7
story you're repeating. I'm just saying that I don't think it's original with.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. But then also that word kriegen, it can mean acquire, but it can also mean earn, right? Because at least I could earn scrawny wages. I can't even earn any wages.
Well, the most common meaning for kriegen is to get. Kriegen a brief, to get a letter. Kriegen Marcus, and it's to get. I don't think. It could be to earn, but. Yeah, okay.
Okay, Steve?
Yeah, not to belabor this, but the whole concept of sevens you see throughout all kinds of mythological stuff and all kinds of literature, even in many, many different cultures. And there's some scientific basis to the 7. I think that's one of the reasons that you have to rotate crops, because there's only a certain number of years. I don't know that it's 7, but there's only a certain number of years that your plot of land will be fruitful for a particular kind of crop. And I do know, and I believe this is true, the human body replaces all of its cells in a 7-year cycle.
Yeah, but I still got the same old cells that I had 70 years ago.
You think they are, but they're not. They're the same. They're the same brand of cells. It's just a new version.
Narishkeit.
Okay, Alvin. Let's hear Alvin, what he has to say about it, because he's a physician.
I just said Narishkeit.
Narishkeit, okay. He got it. Okay, let's continue. Alvin, can you continue?
Ja, ich said wie Menschen werden reich und glücklich. I can see how people get rich and happy. Und bei mir wächst doch Gott die Teut.
It's a nun, die Neut.
What?
Neut, it's a nun. Wächst doch die Neut. Neut, nun, it's a nun.
Okay. So and for me, Nothing grows, but what does nice mean?
Could be poverty, misery, suffering,
okay.
all of those.
Was ik van maak is nur auf Zucker stricklich Gatsch hängt sich euch und habe a süßen Teut. You can help me with this one. Thank you.
Maurice, please.
Sure. So apparently, Zuckerstrickler is strings that were used to tie up bags of sugar or boxes of sugar. And so apparently they're very cheap strings. So what I own, my possessions are no more than those kinds of, cheap, worthless strings.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Rochelle, I saw that you raised
Yes.
your hand.
My mother used to use an expression, Guy hängt dich auf a Zickerstring. And I always, and it was an angry expression, and my impression of it, and I heard it all my life because she was full of these things, that it was a way of saying go hang yourself, but kind of modifying it a little so that it wasn't so awful.
Can you repeat it?
Yeah, Guy hängt sich auf a Zickerstring, which meant, go hang yourself. But do it with a Zickerstring, so it's not so bad.
I wonder what a child must have thought of that. Just guy hangs
Well,
it.
it's like Geischlagen,
Cup and bond. Yeah.
no, Geischlagen Cup and Wand. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mom, what should I do with myself today?
Yeah,
Go
but
hit your head against the wall. I mean,
right, but this was really angry, and it was always said in anger. But that little thing at the end, I think, sort of made it more acceptable, especially since you're saying it to a child.
Okay. Vinkl?
Yeah, no, I really like hearing what you just said that about the weak strings, like you're going to hang yourself, but the rope is going to break, so you're not really going to kill yourself. But I tried looking for pictures of the sugar string, and I found they're usually wrapped in blue paper, but it seemed like all the pictures, they were either folded together or there was a red seal or something, and I didn't see any string that was ever used to tie those cones. So
Well,
I don't know if there's some other.
I mean, the song was written. The song was written in the 1920s.
Yeah,
So-
no, I went back like to 1910 and 1918, and yeah, I trust that it's true, but I just was trying to see a picture of that of
Yeah,
this.
I
Oh,
never
they
heard
didn't
of
have
it before.
pictures of
Yeah.
it. Maybe that's it.
I don't know.
Okay.
But is there any
Elaine?
other possibility for sugar string?
Can you,
Elaine?
But I don't know.
can you please translate the last two lines of this verse?
Maurice,
Was
please.
vermog is no if Zuckerstrickler. My possessions, what I own, is it's worthless. It's as worthless as these strings for used for sugar. Gott hängt sich auf und hab a süßen Teut. At least I could hang myself and have a sweet death. Kind of a black joke.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go on. Claire, you're with us?
Ja, ja,
Okay. Kensleinen?
ja. Ich wollte schon das getan mit groß der Herz. I translate. I would do this. I would do this with great honor or pride. Yes.
Yeah,
Und-
respect,
und
sure.
Ja. Und auf jener Welt geworden a light. And in the other world, I would become a light, an important person, or
Yeah, respectable person, right.
respectable. Ja. No hab ich moire as Gott wird haben a Teretz. But I am afraid that God will have a
Reason.
a Teretz. Und wollt mir geheißen, starben vor der Zeit. And would have said that, or ordered, geheißen starb, would have ordered that I die before my time.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. Can you continue?
Ja. Wo sind meine 7 gute Jahre? Where are my 7 good years? Denn nicht kein 7, so hat sein a paar. If it can't be 7, at least it could be a couple. Etwas von mein Leben hat, something in my life, however, sie is denn mein Neshome von Klioche, is my soul made of, was is Klioche?
It's something called oakum, which I had to look up. Apparently it was bundles of old ropes or plant fibers soaked in oil or kerosene and used for caulking and waterproofing.
Oh, okay. Did I read that again? Sie is denn mein Neshome, I can't read it. Von Klioche? Wo sind meine 7 gute Jahre? Where are my 7 good years?
Good.
Okay, thank you, Claire. Thank you. Rafael, yes?
Yeah, let me point out that generally when you have a lamed yud and then another vowel, the yud is not y and it's not e. It's a modifier on the lamed, changing it from la to le. So it's klyoche, klyoche.
Can you point to where that is on the
Yeah, and the word klyoche at the end of the 4th line.
Yeah.
You see it also in the word for a wave on the ocean, which is chvalye. Chvalye. Same idea.
Can you explain it again? I'm sorry, I was trying to look for the word.
Lamed yud is a special lamed. So the yud is not a vowel, it's not a consonant, it's a modifier on the lamed. And it changes it to a palatalized lamed, like the Dalai Lamed. So it's le. It's le instead of la. It's hard to hear the difference, actually. That's klyoche.
Okay. Let's listen to it once again. Okay.
Ich will euch Menschen du etwas erklären. Vorzu ist krieg ich schon grue Hu. Ich hab gehört bei Asach Menschen suchen, als Gott geht jeden 7 Gitte Ju. Ich in ein Warten, in ein Hoffen. Ihre Wart, in Chalisch, in Krepier. Die 7 Gitte Jahr mich nicht getroffen. Sie ist dus möglich, als Gott soll opnagen mir. Wie sind meine 7 Gitte Jahr? Wenn ich kein 7, soll Chosche sein Apol. Bis in mein Leben Chosche, sie sind meine Schumme für Klotsche, wir sind meine 7 Gitte Ju. Oh, jo, 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 jo. seht, wie Menschen wären reich und glücklich. Und bei mir wächst doch gut in heut. Was ich vermog, ist noch auf Zicker stricklich. Gott häng sich auf in hab a süßen Teut. Ihre Fortune dus geht ihn mit größter Heiritz. In auf jener Welt geworden allein. No hab ich moiras Gott, wird mein Territz. Wer hat ihr geheißen, sterben vor der Zeit? Wie sind meine 7 Gitte Jahre? Wenn ich kein 7 soll Choche sein Apur. Bis in mein Leben Choche, sie ist meine Schumme Vinkl. Wir sind meine 7 Gitte Wir sind meine 7 Gitte
Okay. Any
No.
comments, any questions?
Yes.
Yes, Michael?
Okay, I just wanted to point out, probably others have noticed it, that together with the Zucker Strickler, it comes with a Süßen Teut. So I think it goes together if you hang yourself with, it's a game he's playing with the words, that you hang yourself with a sugar string and you have a sweet death.
Mhm. Okay,
Black
thanks,
humor.
Michael. Maurice, yes?
It's black humor.
Yeah, yeah. Any other comment or? Okay. So let's go. Let's move to the story. Marif, can I bother you today to show the story so I can
Oh,
get a
okay.
little bit earlier? No, you cannot?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Let me get it up.
Okay.
Here it comes. Hold on. I'm bringing it up. Where did they put share now?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Wait. I'm getting set up. Okay. Now tell me where it is and then I'll make it larger. Okay.
Where it was after the songs. I remember that it
Right,
was
right.
after the
After this. No.
after this, Ken. After the song.
Meine,
Yeah.
meine in.
Here, that's it. And
That's
Miris
it. Okay, hold on.
Staromatic. Yes, that's
Okay,
it.
now let me make it bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's after the song of the 2 Schneider Malachers that are
Besser
singing
größer
about
hat er sei.
they are singing about how awful love can be. So yeah, Miris Gewein. Yes, that's it. That's it. Okay. So let's start here. Rochelle, can you start?
Yes. Mir ist geworden stark umetig von Ort dem dosigen Liedl. I became very lonely from this song. Ich hab sich
Umetik is not sad?
Sad. Yeah.
sad,
Sad.
okay. Sad, sorry. Sad from the song. Ich hab sich der Monnen jene Levone Nacht. I remembered the other moonlit night, wenn ich hab gesehen, die dosige zwei verliebte Schneider Melochim sich zu auf stoßen öfen tot trottoir.
Trottoir.
Wow.
French. Trottoir.
Trottoir. I don't know what it means.
Sidewalk.
Oh,
Sidewalk.
sidewalk. Okay. So I remembered the moonlit night when I saw the two Taylor angels for, to Neustoßen meeting or whatever on the sidewalk.
Yeah, but the verliebte Schneider Maluchim, they are in love.
They are in love, and zu Neustoßen probably is more than meeting. Sie wissen a viele nicht, als ich hab sie gesehen und gehört seine Schmues. They didn't know that I had seen them and heard their talking. Excuse me? Schmues. Hab ich getracht, so I thought. Und von deswegen ist mir nicht geringer geworden auf ein Herz. And from this I did not have a lighter heart. In Alker hat sich zesungen Pischerles Schwester Ethel, die schöne Malerte mit die Reuse Fliegel. In Alker, in the room, hat sich zu singen. She started to sing Fischel's sister Ethel, the pretty angel with the red wings. Sie ist
Weist euch.
weist euch nicht gewähnt
Maskim.
Mitten Musser Haskell. I don't know what that is.
Musser Haskell.
Musser Haskell von die zwei unglückliche verliebte Schneidermaler. So she was not in agreement with.
Yes. How to translate Musser Haskell?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
The moral lesson?
Yeah,
the what?
The moral
lesson
of the unlucky lovers, the Taylor angels. Ihr Lied is given Hofferdick. Her song was hopeful. Ihr call is given to Zuckersies. Her voice was sugar sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
Ist mir gekommen zu Cholam. You came into my dream, mein teuer Gold, mein Leben, my dear gold, my life, und hast mir a Fingerl von Gold zum ewigen Undenk gegeben, and you gave me a ring of gold to remember forever.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, good. Okay. Oh, I see that there is more. Okay, Michael Fisman, can you read?
Sorry. Das Fingerl von Gold is sehr schön. The golden ring is very beautiful. Ich tue es auf mein Finger trocken. I will wear it on my finger. Ich habe es gewissen, mein Chabertat showed it to my friend. und gesagt, ihr soll zu sagen. And this is what I said to her. Das Vinkl hat mir mein Hosen gekauft. My husband-to-be bought me this ring. A malach mit lichtige Augen, an angel with bright eyes. Und wenn Tata Mama wollen gelost, and if Mom and Dad would have allowed, wollte ich take zu ihm geflogen. I would have flown to him right away. Und ich wollte sich bei ihm abgesamt, and I would have spent time there, a ganzen Majontek mit Jordan, a whole treasury, a whole estate, a lot of years, bis meine schöne schwarze Zepp, until my beautiful black locks wurden weiß wie Schnee geworden, got as white as snow, became as white as snow.
Okay, before you continue, Michael, is there any questions until now? No? Okay, go on.
Okay.
Yeah, I see. Rafael, yes.
Yeah, I just want to point out one interesting thing from where we began. It was mir is unmutig gewesen. I became unhappy. And this, you don't say ich bin unmutig, you say mir is unmutig. There are a few of those adjectives, like mir is kalt instead of ich bin kalt, where if you're describing an emotion or a feeling, you use mir instead of ich bin. I just wanted to point that out.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Bonnie?
Yeah, I had a question on the last line of the song of Walton bass.
No, white.
Oh, white.
Vice.
White. I've become grey, in other words.
Oh,
My hair became white as snow.
okay.
The verb is at the end.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, got it. Okay.
Okay,
So,
good.
so white is gray, not
Vice is white.
Vice with
Right.
gray.
Oh, because I thought you said gray.
No.
No,
Okay.
she became grey-haired, but on the poem it says white. Her hair became white.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So go on, Michael.
Okay, gay base references is correct. Go and know who of them is correct. Habe ich gedacht, I thought. Jene Teinen, also they are arguing so, kommt Pischerl's Schwester und Teinet Kapoyer, and Pischerl's sister comes and argues quite the opposite. As ich will sein a größer, when I grow up, habe ich beschlossen, I decided, wenn ich schon wissen, auf klar, aber scheid, I will be able to make a clear decision. Siomka malach hotif opgesift, the angel Siomka sighed deeply. Hat sich vermont on dem Gan Eden Kremmerstechterl. He reminded himself of the paradise, of the Garden of Eden shopkeeper's daughter, und sie ist ihm verklemmt beim Herzen, and his heart became constricted. He felt heavy in his heart. Hab allein gesehen, I also saw, wie Tränen ist aufgefallen von seinen Augen, how a tear was coming down from his eyes, auf ein übergenitzten Fliegel, over a wing that he was in the process of fixing, übergenitzten to repair. Beryl Malach is Makana gewesen, sein Konkurrent war der Träger. Beryl the angel was envious of his competitor's tears. Hat so lang getracht von dem Gan Eden Kremers Techterl. He thought so long about the Paradise Shopkeeper's little daughter, und dabei gequetscht die Augen, and together with us he squeezed his eyes, bis es ihm euch gelungen, herauszubekommen hat, until he also managed, he achieved to bring out a tear as well.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Yes, questions, comments? No? Okay, so Susan, go on, please.
Oh, I was just going to say this was just a little fast for me. Can you just, yeah.
Okay,
Maybe
okay.
read.
Okay, so people, please, a bit slower. Okay, Susan.
Hat a Blick getun mit Sochen auf den Siamke Malach. He took a look at with Nitzochen. How would you translate that?
Victory.
Oh, with victory to the angel Simcha. Siamke, sorry.
But Siamke is Simcha, yeah.
Sein Blick hat gerät Wörter. His look spoke words. Was meinst du? Nur du kannst makriv sein, a Träer zu lieb dem Gan Eden Kremers Techterl? What are you talking about? That only you can shed a tear because of the Garden of Eden storekeeper's daughter? Lo mit an Aleph. No. Certainly no. Lo mit an Aleph and nish mit a vav.
Did they say that in Hebrew?
Sorry?
Nina, do they say, is that an expression you've heard before?
Yes, yes.
It is?
So what is the expression again? I say lo
Like absolutely no.
Lo mit an Aleph.
Who uses it in modern Hebrew?
No, see, the word lo has an aleph in it.
It's an Aleph.
So it's saying like definitely, I mean no, literally.
Yeah.
Because the other lo in Hebrew, lo with a vav, means to somebody.
Yeah. Lo im Aleph. Okay, go on.
Siamken hat es apunem verdrossen. So this seems to have annoyed Siamke. Hat a gelost dem Kopf. He bowed his head, schneller geworfen mit der Nudel und gesungen. And he kept on sewing with his needle and faster, and he sang. So, and now comes the song.
The song.
Gott, du hast mich ausgelacht, Serce. Even though, even though?
Yes, even though, yes.
Even though you laughed at me, Serce. Is that
that's Russian. That's Russian. That's my...
Oh, dear one.
Serce is Russian. It's my heart, my love, my heart.
My love, my dear one.
My dear one.
Yeah. Since, even though you laughed at me, dear one, Gott, du hast getrieben von mir Spaß, and you made fun of me, kann ich sich kein Ort nicht gefunden. I still can't find a place und vogel durch die Nacht auf der Gas, and I wander around the streets at night. Die Levone mit die tausender Sterne, the moon and the 1,000 stars, sie bringen mir Grüßen von dir.
They bring to me greetings from you. Und ich kann dich nicht ergreifen, and I cannot reach you. Mir soll sein, Jenke,
No,
for
Dushenke, Dushenke, Dushenke. That's Russian too.
Sweetie.
Mhm.
I should be able to take your place, or I can do it for you. How would you translate that? It's a better translation. May I stand in for you, my
For you. Yeah.
That sentence was said a lot. Wir soll sein für dir. I
Yes.
guess. Yeah, people said that a lot when they were praising the child or kissing the child.
Right.
Yeah.
May I take any punishment that you would take?
Wow. And what is Levana? I've heard it so much.
Moon.
The moon.
The moon.
Moon. Okay. I know there's a song.
Yeah.
Ein Vidi Levona.
Another paragraph, please.
You want
Susan.
more? Okay. Beryl Malach hat sich abgerückt von dem Werktischel. Beryl the
Angel.
Okay.
Angel.
The angel.
Beryl the angel moved off the work table. Siamka's lied hat him gereizt. Siamka's song had stirred him up. Hat gefühlt, als kaum singt Siamke noch ein Strophe, and he felt that as long as
that if
sings after a verse, that Beryl Malach, will he, Beryl the angel, sich mehr nicht können einhalten, will not be able to hold back anymore. Hat wird haben dem Presseisen und ihm pretten dem Kopf. He's gonna grab the iron and he's gonna smash his head. Oh,
yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Susan. Refoil, please.
Zum Glück ist Jomke ausgegangen der Fodem. Luckily, the thread that he was using came to an end for Sjomke. That is, he's sewing and he came to the end of his thread. Das Lied hat nur vermogt zwei Strophen. His song only contained 2 verses. Und Beryl Malach hat sich beruhigt. And Beryl Malach calmed down. Das heißt, es redt sich nur beruhigt. That is to say, one only would claim that he had calmed down. Was bei ihm hat sich abgetan in Herzen, weiß nur ein Gott. Whatever was happening to him in his emotions, only God knows. Aber von draußen hat man es nicht angesehen. But from outside, you couldn't tell. You couldn't notice. Pischerl hat sich aufgehabt von dem Schlaf. Pischerl woke up from his sleep. Ist reingegangen in Werkstatt. He came into the workroom, und sehendig mich and catching sight of me, hat sich stark erfreut. He was very happy. Ist zu mir zugelaufen. He flew over to me. Mich herumgehabt. He embraced me. Gleich, wir wollten sich nicht gehabt gesehen. A Schock mit Jahren. Just as if we had not seen each other for 50 years. That's an expression, a Schock mit Jahren.
A Schock mit Jahren is 50?
Well, the word Schock is actually a number, but you only see it with it's become a fixed expression. But a Schock is actually 60.
What in what language?
Yiddish.
Yiddish. My mother used to say it all the time. A
But
shock
sh-
mit Jorn.
yeah, but a shock by itself, I'd have never seen it with anything but years, but somewhere I found out that it was 60.
Oh,
Must be an Uzbek word.
Oh, you speak Uzbek. Great.
Okay.
Remember, they just got back from an adventure.
Yeah.
Bist schon da von lang? Shmuel Abba. Have you been here for a long time, Shmuel Abba? Ich warte schon auf dir, über a Shah, Pishrel. I've been waiting for you for more than an hour, Pishrel. Du hast es keine Nora gehabt, der Dremel. Bless your heart, we're sleeping. Now, this bless your heart is an expression I hear all the time in Kentucky. It has all sorts of meanings, but it's my translation here of Kenanara.
Thank you.
May there be no evil eye, literally.
Yes.
Wir seien beide zugegangen zum offenen Fenster. Both of us went over to the open window und herausgeguckt, and we looked out. In the Reusen, outside, auf der Lonke, on the meadow, hat sich gepashet der Scharabor. Was passion is to stand and eat, and it's what cows do.
Pasturing, maybe?
To pasture, yeah, it was pasturing, if you want. The Sharabor. Again, the Sharabor, it's hard to translate. This is the ox that is in being kept until Messiah's time for the big fleshik meal. If you don't want the flesh, you can have Leviathan. You can have the fish. All right.
What if you are a vegetarian?
Well, then there's plenty of kukuruza. You can have
Okay.
you can have corn. Okay.
Okay.
Die drei borvese pastiger, the three barefoot shepherds, was haben ihm gehitten, who were watching him, haben gespielt a derde. Were playing it's a card game, derde. They were playing some sort of card game. Der Scharabor hat it should be hab ich gesagt zu mein Chaver. I said to my friend, the Scharabor wird mit jeden Tag fetter, is getting fatter every day. Bis Mashiach wird kommen, until Messiah might come, wird schein sein als so fat, he'll be so fat, as me wird ihm kaum können rehren von Ort, that they'll hardly be able to move him from one place.
Go on, please.
Pischerl hat geschwiegen. Pischerl was silent. Wir haben gesehen, we saw, wie die Malchte Chassie spaziert auf der Ganedenlanke. We saw how the angel Chassia, female, was strolling on the paradisal meadow. Sie is in 9th Chodesh. She was very pregnant. She was at the 9th month. Und jeden Nacht geht sie sich durch über der Ganedenlanke, schepna bissel Luft. And every evening, she would walk over the meadow of paradise to get a little bit of fresh air. Pischerl, zu was hat sie angetan das Reute fertig? Pischerl, why did she wear her red apron? Hab ich gefragt, mein Chaver. I asked my friend. As der Scharabor wird der Sinn das Reute, as soon as the Scharabor will catch sight of this red, kann noch Chalila geschehen an Unglück. Some misfortune can, God forbid, occur. Take. Well, you're right. Certainly, hat gesagt Pischerl. Pischerl said. Und wir haben beide gewunken mit die Hand. And we both made gestures with our hands. Now, gewunken sounds like it means to wink, but you don't wink with your hands. So we gestured with our hands. Gegeben der schwangere Malchte Simonim. We gave signs to the pregnant angel. As sie soll sich umkehren, that she ought to turn around, Kosman's sight, as long as it were still in good time.
Okay, thank you, Refoil. Thank you. Barbara, will you continue?
Okay. Die Malachte Kassier hat aber, weist euch, nicht verstanden unser Winken. So the angel Cassia, however, it appears, did not understand our gestures. Sie ist sich gelassen gegangen weiter. She allowed herself to go on farther. Gekommen als nennt zum Ort. So I'm trying to, gekommen als nennt got closer
Yes. Yes.
to the place wo der Schorhabor hat sich gepascht. So she got closer to the place where the Schorhabor was pasturing. Der Schorhabor hat der Sinn das reute Fahrtuch und die Augen haben sich bei ihm angezunden. So the Schorhabor saw the red apron and his eyes and the eyes got larger.
Fiery.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you. Wir haben gemeint, als Ort wird sich erwarf tun auf der Malakta. And we thought, oh boy, he will throw or he will attack the angel, the female angel. Wir haben gemacht Tuas, but we were wrong. Is that right?
Yes.
Emes is, the truth is, as das reute Fahrtuch is dem Schorhabor nicht gewähn, and I don't know this word.
Nicha.
Nicha. So what does that mean?
It means like, okay.
Agreeable.
Agreeable. He didn't agree with him.
Okay.
And question, is there no word for agreeable in Yiddish? Why did they use a Hebrew word?
It's not even Hebrew, it's Aramaic. It's Aramaic, Nicha with an Aleph, it's Aramaic.
Is there like no way to say agreeable in Yiddish?
Oh, there must be, just.
Must be, maybe. Refoil, yes, probably there is.
Yeah, of course, but there's nothing wrong with using nicha. That's a perfectly ordinary word in Yiddish.
Oh,
but
okay.
you can say, but you
Okay.
can say some Harzen if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is im nicht gewinnt zum Harzen.
That's good.
Okay. So is it saying that the red apron was not agreeable to him or agreeable? It says nicht gewähn.
No,
Yeah, it was disagreeable.
It was disagreeable. Okay, thank you. Aber zu unser größer der Steunung, but to our great disappointment, or astonishment rather, it's astonishment.
Surprise, yeah.
Hat sich gehalten in der Meile. So, but to our astonishment, he remained in his composure or his place. What do you use for that, Mela? What does that mean?
Well, halten in der Meile means to act high and mighty.
Oh.
Halten sich in der Meile.
Okay. So what does it mean here to our he acting like with in control, or what does it mean?
He was in control, yeah. He didn't lose control.
Okay, thank you. Hat sich,
Mashmes.
Mashmes, does that mean possibly? Probably?
It can be, it means.
Probably.
Probably it means, it comes from Hebrew, mashmaut.
Mashmaut.
Yeah, okay, Refoil, yeah?
I would call it apparently.
Apparently.
Okay. Berechnet, als is nicht Cain. Oy, this is really hard for me.
Stam, just.
Ordinary.
An ox. Oh, he wasn't an ordinary ox.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Neuer der Schohabor und se passt nicht für ihn, sich auf zu erregen, and it wouldn't be appropriate for him auf zu erregen.
Get angry.
To get angry.
Get angry. Zu lieb a stickel because of a piece of Reuter, a piece of red, wie jeder proste bit, just like any other ordinary ox.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you. Karen, go on. Karen.
Excuse me. Ich bin gar nicht voll geworden von der Gelassenheit seiner. I was entirely is it surprised, amazed?
Yeah, amazed.
By his calmness. Der Schorebor hat weiter gesucht das Groß und sich a viele nicht umgeguckt auf der narrischer Melachte in reuten Fartuch. The Shorebor continued to suck up his the grass and did not even look around at the foolish angel in the red apron. Sis ober fortgewen beschert en Unglück. It, however, there yet it was destined to be unfortunate.
Awesome.
Is that translation okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Die Malachte Cassia is nicht gewinn von die Übergespitzter. She was not she was not very sharp.
Exactly.
Overly sharp.
Overly sharp, overly clever, yes.
Men kann sagen, sie ist gewinn mehr Bahema von Storabor. She was more of a beast than the Shorabor. As sie ist zugekommen, gornond, as she approached entirely close, a portrait von dem Paschendicken Shorabor, a few steps from the grazing Shorabor, ist sie stehen geblieben und sich zugeguckt, wie
Meile
Gerrit das Azoi geschmackt. She remained standing, and she looked as he I'm sorry, I cannot
how do you say it in English? Those what cows are doing.
Chew the cud.
Yeah, chew the cud, exactly.
And with Azoi heartily, with gusto. Sie ist gestanden a Weile mit ausgeglotzte Augen. She stood for a while with open wide eyes, und bewundert sein appetite and marveled at his appetite. Die drei Bardesser Pastucher haben sich geampert über die Koten. The three barefoot shepherds were arguing over the cards. Der hat gesagt azoi, one said such, der zweite azoi, the other said such, und der dritte hat gedrungen kapoir, and the third one affirmed the opposite.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, listen,
Thank you.
you guys will have to go on without my pointer for just a moment because I have to do a bio break. So I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, so Maurice, will you continue?
Let me see.
Sei Sehnen gewesen.
Fatun in
Where are we? Oh, Sei Sehnen. Okay.
It's the top of the page.
I see it. Okay.
Fatun and Zay Ampahai, they were so focused on their argument as they haben nicht bemerkt that they didn't even notice wie die schwangere Malachte, like that the pregnant angel is zugegangen nuend, had come close zum Shor Habor, to the Shor Habor, und ihm aglet getun dem Hals, and she petted his neck. Soll sie hat getracht der Shor Habor, let her, thought to himself the Shor Habor, soll sie glätten, let her pet me, wiffel ihr Herz glust, as much as she likes, as much as her heart wants. Sie soll nur euch tun, das rote Fatur, as long as she takes off her red apron, Volchon gewein go good, then that would be perfect. No, visa Pishel's mama, as Pishel's mom says, the Malachte Chanet Voire, the angel Chanet Voire, Funa na hat man ständig zeh. You always get problems from a fool. Die schwangere Malachte hat nicht verstanden. The pregnant angel did not understand die Großmutigkeit von dem Shor Habor. Großmutig, I don't know how you translate that. Self-control, I don't know. Sie hat ihm geglätt und geglätt. She petted and petted him. Und plötzlich hat sie sich zugebeugen. Suddenly she bent over, nuend, close to him, und ihm getun a shepche in oya, and she whispered in his ear, Mashiach kommt, Messiah is coming. Somebody else, go ahead, get somebody else.
Thank you, Maurice, thank you. So, Rafael, yes.
Yeah, this Sprichwort has a rhyme in it. Von a Narr hat man ständig Zar. The translation was fine. It's just that's Tsar, not Ser.
Okay.
And that Großmutig means of a generous disposition. So, well disposed, Großmutigkeit, generosity, if you want.
Okay.
But Mashiach kommt, yeah. So that's what's breaking it. Okay, people, I have to go away, but you continue. You continue. Beverly, if you can read now, that would be great. And I will see you next week, and we will continue with the same story. Okay, so
have a good dinner.
Thank you.
Have a good time.
Thank you.
And
okay.
Der Shor Mashiach kommt. Aha. Der Shor Habor hat das Zitter getan mit seinem ganzen schweren Guff. The Shor Habor gave a little shake with his whole hard. How Shor Habor hat a Zitter getan mit seinem ganzen schweren Guff. Mashiach kommt, the Messiah is coming. Das badait. I don't know what badait is.
Means.
Oh, das badait. This means as ot, now, ot, vet men im koilen. What is koilen? I know, but I can't.
Slaughter.
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 Now they'll kill him.
Right.
Zerschneiden sein Fleisch auf Stücke. They're going to cut his meat into pieces. Das Fleisch wird man braten. What?
No, yeah.
The meat they will braten und die Tzadikim wollen tunken Stücke Keulich in sein Russell. Oh my God. The meat that what's braten? Cook?
Roast.
Roasted, and the tzaddikim, the head honchos there, the paddocks, they will dip pieces. How do you say koilich?
Challah. Koilich is challah.
Oh, challah. That's what I thought. Pieces in the russell. The russell was the soup or the
soup. Yeah, the sauce,
soup.
the soup. Yeah.
Fressen sein Fleisch und sich pasmakven. Ay, ay, ay.
That means smack the lips.
Smack the lips. Oh gosh, it's really heaven over the eating. The Shor Habor is geworden wild. The Shor Habor got wild. Mashiach kommt. Mashiach is coming. Die Gefahr is not. Oh, men darf until. Oh, wait a minute. What does Gefahr mean?
Danger.
Oh, the danger is coming. Men darf antläufen. We have to run away. Sich ratevin. We have to save ourselves. Ratevin from them. Chalaf. I don't know. What is chalaf?
It's the butcher's knife, the slaughterer knife.
Oh, wow. We have to save ourselves from the knife. Their Shor Habor fought an ox. Goes like an ox. Is that right?
An ox.
What?
Just an ox.
Oh, like an ox. Hat nicht gewusst. He didn't know. As das hat sich der schwangere Melachte Chassia bloß verglust a Spaß. Oh, he didn't really know that the pregnant angel Chassia is just doing it as a joke. Oh, that's some joke. Bis Mashiach wird kommen. Until when Mashiach comes, hat noch genug Zeit, sich zu paschen auf der Gan Eden Lanke. Until Mashiach comes, we have enough time to, I don't know what passion is.
Graze.
Oh, graze on the paradise. What is Lanke?
Fields.
On the meadow. The Gan Eden, the paradise meadow. Hat mit amol eingebeugen dem Kopf. And he did in all of a sudden, or with a few minutes, pulled down his head. Hab getan die schwangere Melachte. He grabbed the pregnant angel auf die Herner, I guess her horns.
Yeah.
Genommen laufen, and he started to run. Wo die Augen trugen ihm, wherever his eyes took him. Ich und mein Chaver Pischerl haben gemacht a Gewalt. Me and my friend Pischerl, we made a big loud, we started screaming. Wir haben geschrien. We were screaming. Wie nicht mit unsere colors, not with our real voices. Der Shor Habor and life, der Shor Habor. Oh, they were screaming. The Shor Habor is running away. The Shor Habor is running away. Die drei Pastucher seinen aufgesprungen und genommen Pfeifen und nachjagen der Wilden. Oh, that's it. The three, what's Pastucher?
Shepherds.
Oh, the three shepherds they jumped up and they started using their fife. How do you say?
Whistling. They were whistling.
Fife in English.
Pfeifen is to whistle.
Oh, whistle. Aye. You know, we had a song once, Betornish Fife.
Right.
And they ran after the wild wilden.
Yeah, the wild.
Untleufendicke ox. Oh, they ran after the wild running away ox.
Good.
Die lachte Chassie hat sich gezappelt auf seine Hörner und gemacht a solche Jeiles. The angel Chassie, she was so like shivering,
screaming, yelling,
screaming. His Hörner, the horns,
yeah,
on her horns, and she was making such loud noises as Kind und Kite is sich zu neuf gelaufen. Everybody, children and everyone ran away. Einer hat gefragt dem Zweiten. One asked the other, was ist geschehen? What happened? Ha, was ist geschehen? Phew. What happened? What happened? Should we stop?
Yeah, I think so. This is a good place to stop.
Yeah. Let's just stop because it's at the top of the page, okay?
Right.
Cliffhanger.
Boy, what a story. Oh, where am I now? Now I lost it.
Any questions?
Yeah.
Maybe
again,
Maurice can answer them, or I
Ich habe eine Frage. Ich habe eine Frage. I never understood, goes pages back, the difference between Lamed Aleph and Lamed Vov.
Lamed Aleph means no.
Yes.
No.
And
In Hebrew
Lamed
and in
Vov.
Yiddish. Lamed Vov is just Hebrew. Means to you.
No, to him.
To him.
To
Right.
him.
Right. So if you want to say no, absolutely not, it's loy mit an aleph, because that's how you say no.
And Lamed Vov is not really a word. Oh, it
It's a
is, but not
Hebrew word.
Yeah,
It's a
to
Hebrew
him.
word.
Right. It's a
In
Hebrew.
Hebrew, it's a word, but in Yiddish, it's not a word of its own.
Right.
Got it. Got it. Thank you.
Okay, that's enough.
So one word. Maurice again, gezoppelt means scream, did you say?
What's the word? I didn't see it.
Gezoppelt? Gezoppelt?
Gezoppelt?
Cassia hat sich gezoppelt?
Gezoppelt.
Maybe she was shaking. I can't see. I don't have the text.
Oh,
in front of
okay.
me, so.
Is that what, because I didn't
The
get the.
tumult is mixed up thoughts.
Gezappelt, yeah, it's hard to translate.
Yeah, you can use it like when the fish out of water, it gets suppled.
They shake it.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Okay, thank you.
Okay, until next week.
It's like you're breathing with difficulty with
Yeah.
yeah, I mean that's the image. If you can think of what a fish out of water is going through,
Yes.
shaking around and trying to breathe. That's
Yeah, I just want to point out that that expression kind und kite is exactly cognitive with the English expression kith and kin.
yeah.
Kind und kite is kith and kin. Everybody. Okay. Scheinen Dank.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you, everybody.
Do you
Bis
have
nächste
time?
Mal.
I guess I can just close it.